Happy Valentine's Day, and welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Kylie Russell.
And I'm Zoe Dinkle. February is the month of love, and I'm loving that the forensics team is off to a good start. Emily Schneider fills us in on how the season has started.
Here I am, sitting in my seat.
The forensics season began as the team headed off to Belleville, where they tied for first. This successful trip ended with 2 qualifiers, Zoe in Pros and Nyla and JC in IDA. Then the team made their way to Norton.
These first 2 tournaments, last week we were at Belleville and this week we're at Norton. I'm really seeing a lot of progress. I'm seeing some enthusiasm. We have some beginners who are kind of learning the ropes, and it's going to be rocky at first, but if we keep working at things and progressing, we'll do really well.
While others are gaining confidence, some are focusing on making state.
So today at the Norton meet, so far I've broken finals in both my duet and my IDA. IDA was a little bit more surprising than duet, because it's all left to chance in IDA based off what you draw and things like that. So that was really good for me and Nyla, even though she's already qualified. And then my duet, me and Zoe are really just trying to get that first or second place so that we qualify for state.
Along with accomplishments, improvements can be made.
I feel like I can slow down when I read, and also I can interact more with other people instead of just standing there.
So today we only have 11 entries, 8 of them have made it to finals, so that's a really good result. We have a duet acting that hopefully gets qualified for state today, who's doing really well in prelims. We've got a new event called POI, and we have 2 people entered in that, and they're doing really well. So I'm hopeful that at today's meet we'll get some people qualified and just keep getting better from here.
The forensics team had a successful day as Kylie Russell and Zoe Dinkle placed first in duet acting. Then Kylie Russell and Nyla Salinas placed second in improvised duet acting. Summer Peak placed second in program of oral interpretation. Nicole Huntley placed 4th in extent and 4th in program of oral interpretation. Then Zoe Dinkle placed 4th in prose. Nyla Salinas got 4th in poetry. Emily Schneider placed 5th in oration. For PTV, this is Emily Schneider.
What's up, Bachelor Nation? I'm Trey Sides, and welcome to the first ever season of the PHS Bachelor. It's a dramatic Bachelor season like no other. This season is full of drama, upsets, and of course love. Well, sometimes. John's journey to find love starts now. Let's meet our Bachelor.
Hi, my name is John, and I am the first PHS Bachelor. I'm 18 years old and I'm ready to find some love. Can't wait to meet the girls tonight. I'm a little nervous.
Tonight, we will meet 6 girls in hopes of a poinsettia and a man. Stay tuned to meet this season's ladies next Thursday.
The first full segment of the PHS Bachelor will air next Thursday as its own show. Tune in then to meet the girls who will compete for John's love.
Oh my, that ought to be interesting.
Well, even if you're not on the Bachelor show, you can show others how much you care for them by buying a crush can of soda. Abby McCartney explains.
Do you have a special crush on someone this Valentine's Day? If so, Student Council is giving students a chance to let your special someone know how you're feeling.
Every year the studio decides to sell crush cans for Valentine's Day. You pay $1 to send it to your crush or friend, and you can also put $1 on it for insurance, which they can pay $1 to see who sent it to them, but if you put the insurance on it, they can't see.
This is a quick and fun fundraiser for Student Council to help make the school better.
The crush cans are a great way for the students to stay involved in the holidays and a great way for Stuco to make money.
We raise this money to just go into our account, and then once we have enough money, we try to do school projects to make our school better.
For PTV, this is Nyla Salinas.
Have you heard the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy?
Yes, I have. We all need time for unstructured fun and play, and that's what this next story is about. Take a look.
On February 6th, some PHS teachers took part in Global Play Day, an event gaining national popularity. The founders of Global Play Day created this annual event to help reinforce the importance of unstructured playtime.
I found the idea for Global School Play Day from a blog that I follow.
From a discussion with Mrs. Weisar, she told me about the Global Play Day, and I thought it was a great idea. So she sent me the link, I looked into it, and I decided that I was going to implement it in my classes.
Students not only have fun taking a break from the regular routine, but they also exercise social skills, innovation, and creativity without the use of technology.
We just talked about the concern and about the fact that we would use no electronics of any kind today, and then it just kind of went from there.
Some teachers also joined in on Play Day.
You know, if students are playing any board game, card game, whatever, and they need another person to play, I'll obviously jump in. Now, I'm not going to force my way in because, you know, sometimes if you want to play day, you don't necessarily want to play day with your teacher.
Students appreciated the change of pace.
I think it's nice because we can get a chance to get away from doing homework and hang out with friends and just do some fun things.
It helps kids realize that there's other things to do than technology. Not that technology is bad in any way, however, to occupy yourself, to be more creative and so on, there are ways other than using your devices. So this way they get to kind of experience that.
For PTV, this is Thomas Bowie.
Phillipsburg band students have also been playing, but in a much more organized way. Here's a review of the Winter Band Concert.
To showcase their musical talents, the Phillipsburg Band performed at the Winter Band Concert.
Oh, they did an outstanding job. This was probably our best performance from practice, and today, every day we kept getting a little better and a little better, and then tonight everything just popped together, and I was very, very happy and proud of everybody's performance.
One of the favorite selections from the band that night was Pentland Hills. The jazz band played one of their favorite selections with Getting On With It by Jerry Novak.
In our second selection, this will feature Colleen Huguenin on the trumpet. It's called Trumpeter's Lullaby.
I think I did pretty good today. By then my lips were pretty worn out. My solo went pretty good. I couldn't control myself. I was shaking pretty bad, but I just had a little stage fright, I guess.
Oh, the solos, they stepped up and did a great job, and they've worked very, very hard on those, and I was very proud of all of them.
For PTV, this is Nathaniel Huntley.
Hello, and welcome to our
PHS Couples Game,
where couples will be tested on how well they know their boyfriend or girlfriend. Let's meet our contestants. First up, we have Conley Huguenin and Eva Armand.
I'm Conley.
I'm Eva.
And we've been dating for 3 years and 3 months.
Next, we have Trent Heersink and Emily Schneider.
I'm Trent.
I'm Emily.
And we've been dating for about a week. I'm kidding, just 4 months.
And our third couple today is Austin Niblock and Annie Sanchez.
I'm Austin.
I'm Annie.
We've been dating for 2 months, 4 days, and approximately 18 hours.
First round, we'll be asking the boys. So first question goes to Conley. What was the last movie the two of you watched together?
We watched the B movie.
Just kidding, you got it right.
Okay, Trent, your turn.
Wind River.
You're right.
Austin, it's you.
I have no idea.
Seriously? You don't know?
I don't know.
It's the butterfly effect.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, looks like we were 2 out of 3 on that round, so let's move on to the next question. This one's for you, Trent. Alright, if your relationship were to end, what would you miss the most?
Her sense of humor.
Not right.
How was that supposed to?
Austin, if your relationship were to end, what would you miss the most?
Her weird personality.
That's a good one, but no.
Lastly, Conley, if your relationship were to end, what would you miss the most?
The laughs we have together.
Yeah, that's probably right. You gotta be like Conley or something.
Ooh, a little rough on that last round, but let's keep going, shall we? When it comes to your homework habits, what would you say you are? A procrastinator, a copier, or a valedictorian?
Procrastinator.
That's what I thought too. We need to work on that.
Conley, when it comes to your homework habits, what would you say you are?
Probably a valedictorian.
Yes, because he is always bragging about his 100s.
Trent, when it comes to your homework habits, what would you say you are?
Procrastination all the way.
Just this once, I guess.
Huh, pretty good round, I'd say. Alright, Conley, it's back to you. If your girlfriend were to describe you as a superhero, who would she describe you as?
Superman.
Oh my gosh. Right again.
Trent, if your girlfriend were to describe you as a superhero, who would she describe you as?
Sarcastic man.
What? Never even heard of that guy. No, Spider-Man.
Lastly, Austin, if your girlfriend were to describe you as a superhero, who would it be?
I'd say Hulk, but probably Superman.
Your dog's name is Batman.
Doesn't mean I'm Batman.
Seriously?
Whew, looks like Conley and Eva are on a roll, but we have one more question. Conley, if you were to make a movie about your relationship, which of the following would it be? A romantic comedy, an action thriller, or a Disney classic?
Probably a romantic comedy.
Right again.
Trent, if you were to make a movie about your relationship, which of the following would it be?
Romantic comedy.
What do you think? That's not right. Action thriller, good try.
Austin, if you were to make a movie about your relationship, which of the following would it be?
Action thriller.
Yes.
Well, looks like that was it for the boys. Join us next time for where we switch and we see how our girls do. With all the sweet treats your Valentine might be giving you today, it's important to remember to take care of your teeth. Last week, all PHS students were blessed with free dental screenings.
Blessed.
Well, dental screenings might not be fun, but they are helpful. Here's more on that.
Last week, all USD 325 students were given the choice of a free dental screening.
First Care Clinic out of Hayes comes and does the dental screenings for us. State requires that schools offer a free annual dental screening to all students.
The dental screenings are quick and show students how important dental hygiene is.
It's just a quick oral examination by the dental hygienist, and then they also do a fluoride varnish. If your parents chose, they were able to sign you up for the varnish at enrollment or opt you out of it.
Although the dental screenings are harmless, not all dental experiences are as easy.
My worst dental experience would have to be when I was like 8 years old. They took me, I just went to get my cleaning done. They didn't tell me I had a cavity. I almost got out of there, but then they sat me back down and then put
put a filling in, and that really sucked.
For PTV, this is Lake M.
Your girlfriend is beautiful, amazing, and one of a kind. So this Valentine's Day, get her a gift that is as special and unique as she is. Some dumb little thing from Dollar General because you are already there buying paper towels and dish soap. Oh shoot, it's Valentine's Day? Dollar General has all the heartfelt gifts your long-term girlfriend wants. Like this strange-looking glittery lizard with sloppy kisses on it.
Oh, when did you get this?
1 minute ago.
Exquisite gifts she will treasure forever. And if your woman loves jewelry, look no further than aisle 6. In the front half, the other half, kitty litter. There you'll find these beautiful packs of gummy band candies for only $2.99. Recommended by Dollar General top employee.
They're really good, and they taste good too.
Or get her a gift that really screams her. A tiny heart-shaped box of chocolates with cute little oranges on the front. They really put the choc in chocolate. Or when in doubt, nothing says Valentine like old Christmas stockings.
You can put your makeup in it.
You have hurt me today.
So shop Dollar General for all your Valentine needs. Oh, and Pringles.
Now it's time for sports with Trey and John.
Hey Panther fans, welcome to our sports update. I'm Trey Sides.
And I'm John Honeycutt. One of our biggest wrestling events held at Phillipsburg each year is the Panther Classic. This year's tournament went well as Cole Windsor reports on the following story. Take a look.
PHS hosted the annual Panther Classic on February 2nd. Senior Jeremiah Minkler gets this pin to advance to the 3rd and 4th place match.
Overall, I got 4th place at the Panther Classic. I lost to the Minneapolis kid first round, fought hard on the backside to end up in 3rd and 4th. And I had to wrestle the Minneapolis kid again, and I only lost by 2 points.
Chase Russell gets this 2-point near fall against Surrite from Abilene.
I think the team did pretty good overall. To have more than half of us placed in the whole tournament is pretty good.
Throwing this headlock, Traylon Gross gets this pin against Shirley from Oakley and ends up placing 4th. With this 2-point takedown and 3 near fall, Rylan Hayes keeps hopes alive in overtime against Hopkins.
I ended up 4th at the Panther Classic and had some good competition. One of my first match, lost my first match, lost 5-0, won my next 2, and my second match I won, I was losing 5-0, and I came back and won it in overtime 10-7.
Weight class 126.
Matt Kirkendall gets this reversal in overtime against Walker from Beloit and ends up placing 4th overall.
So JV-wise, every kid that wrestled on the JV side placed this last weekend. Varsity-wise, you know, we had a placer at 52, 60, 70, 95, and heavyweight. You know, thinking about it, we had a couple really good matches. You know, JJ Minkler wrestled a tough one. Rylan wrestled into ultimate tiebreaker, which he had to ride out a guy for 30 seconds. You know, so we wrestled some tough matches. Tough competition there. The team finished 9th. We were without a couple guys, which, you know, kind of hurt us in point-wise. But other than that, I thought the boys did a lot better. in the second half of the day.
For PTV, this is Cole Wenzel.
Tomorrow, our wrestling team heads to Beloit for regionals to compete for a chance to extend their season and go to state. Good luck, fellas.
Now to our basketball update. Our girls team continues to improve and pick up wins like they did earlier this week against Concordia and again last night against Stockton. Earlier, our girls hosted a scrappy Hoxie team. Here's a look at how that went.
The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers recently faced off against Hoxie.
You know, Hoxie coming in is a tough team. They play in a very physical league out there, and so we knew we'd have to be ready to go.
Ashley Babcock was ready to go as she put in the first 3 field goals for the Lady Panthers, including this jumper. Babcock also picks up the assist with this pass to Kylie Soliday for 3. After the first quarter, Phillipsburg led 15-7. But in the second quarter, the Hoxie Indians took control, and free throws would be the only points for the Panthers as they go to half trailing 19-22. In the third quarter, senior Alexi Beach pulls the Panthers within 1 when she swishes the 3-pointer. And in the fourth quarter, Emily Schneider gets 2 of her season-high 20 points to tie the game 36-36. Kylie Soliday gives Phillipsburg the momentum with this drive, and the Lady Panthers never look back, finishing the game on top. 56-46.
I think we pulled together as a team and really came out with a big win.
I think it went well. We won by 10 points. The most intense time of the game to me is probably the ending, the third and fourth quarters. They applied a lot of pressure, and I think we handled it well.
The girls really put the pedal down there with about 3 minutes to go, and that's exactly how you want to finish a game.
Experience and teamwork seem to be helping the Lady Panthers late in the season.
This season, I believe that we're really starting to pull together and really know what we're going to do as a team.
For PTV, this is Annie Weisar.
Our boys team improved their record to 16-2 earlier this week with a win against Concordia. Last week, it was a battle of the ranked teams when the Class 2A number 2 ranked Hoxie Indians took on our number 3 and Class 3A ranked Panthers. Here's a recap of that game.
2 ranked teams battled for bragging rights as Phillipsburg hosted Hoxie. From the beginning, the Panthers made it clear who the better team was as sophomore Ty Sides drains the long-range 3-pointer. And on the next trip up the court, senior Trey Sides also hits a deep 3.
Well, we knew they had a lot of tall guys upper in the 6'5", 6'9" range, so we knew height would be at our disadvantage, so we were able to shoot from the outside.
After the first quarter, the Panthers led 23-14. In the second quarter, the Panthers continued to pile on the points with plays like this fast break for 2. Junior Austin Miller shoved his strength on the inside as well, as he gets the jumper. Panthers led 41-21 at halftime. The PHS perimeter shooting stayed strong in the second half, and the Panthers go on to win 67-49.
The game went pretty well. We got ahead on them early and just were able to keep a lead. We came out strong, scored a lot, played good D.
Coach Sides credits his defense for tonight's win.
Well, I think the best part of the game is just the kids hustling and getting all flying over the court and making it hard on the Hoxie. They didn't have very good looks all night, and our defense has been good all year.
The Panthers look to finish the season strong.
So far, I think we've had a great year, but we need to keep pushing so we can make it into the playoffs really far. We just got to keep getting better. You know, sub-state's coming up in a few weeks. We got to get ready for that.
For PTV, this is Leah Nyland.
Our basketball teams play Stockton tonight and are headed to Hoisington this Saturday to wrap up the regular season against the Cardinals. Time's up for the sports update. I'm John Honeycutt.
And I'm Trey Sides. Go Panthers.
Welcome back to our
PHS couples game,
where we'll find out how the girls answer. First question goes to Eva. If your boyfriend were to describe your most attractive feature, what would it be?
my eyes.
Stop. Emily, if your boyfriend were to describe your most attractive feature, what would it be?
My laugh? I don't know.
Annie, if your boyfriend were to describe your most attractive feature, what would it be?
My smile or dimples?
Your personality.
Once again, Conley and Eva seem to really know each other. On to our next question. Emily, if your boyfriend were to speak about your driving skills, which of the following would he describe you? A NASCAR driver, a pokey grandma, or a reckless road rager?
NASCAR driver for sure.
You know me.
Annie, if your boyfriend were to describe your driving skills, which of the following would he describe you as?
Probably the grandma.
You are right.
Yay.
Lastly, Eva, if your boyfriend were to describe your driving skills, what would he describe you as?
The grandma.
Whew, looks like a win-win again, but let's keep going. Annie, how and when did your relationship first become official?
It was December 1st at your house. You just asked me out.
Yeah, you're right.
Sweet.
Eva, when and how did your relationship first become official?
Well, it was October 15th, and he took me to the movies after the day of MCL volleyball in middle school. And he asked for my phone and said, will you go out with me, and then called me, so it popped up when he called me.
It was October 11th.
Emily, when and how did your relationship first become official?
It was the October 4th, and it was like on a Thursday, like he was gonna leave for a week or something and go to a hunting trip, and so he didn't let me move in on or something, and so he asked me out in my car in the high school parking lot. So you want to be my girlfriend or what?
And she said, I guess.
Aw, my heart is melting, but we gotta keep moving. Eva, name one parent who would be most excited if you two broke up.
My dad.
Nobody.
Emily, name one parent who would be most excited if you two broke up.
Well, yeah, I would say, I don't know, a dad? I knew it was a mom.
No one, they love me.
Here, name one parent who would be most excited if you two broke up.
I want to say nobody but my dad. Was it nobody? What was it?
Nobody.
Why is it always me?
For our final question, Emily, what is the one thing the two of you never seem to agree on?
Something we don't agree on. Sports. What is it?
The plan. We never agree on the plan.
Annie, what is the one thing the two of you never seem to agree on?
What to do when we hang out? What is it?
Who's right, who's wrong?
Lastly, Eva, what is the one thing the two of you can never seem to agree on?
What movie to watch?
PlayStation, is it good or is it bad?
Well, looks like Eva and Conley are our so declared winners. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day.
That wraps up another episode of PTV. I'm Kylie Russell.
And I'm Zoe Dinkle. Stay classy, Phillipsburg High.